My banksters, welcome to the bank. You were here with the teller out the bank. Follow me as I follow money. Let's dive deep on our Johnny Manziel shit. Let's get rich. So today I picked a topic. I've been seeing a couple things on when I was looking through videos and doing a bunch of other things. That this is probably one of the most important videos that you're gonna watch, because on this channel we focus majority of our time on lowering expenses. And what is the biggest expense that we have? What's the biggest expense any business owner has? Taxes. So today we shall be talking about tax evasion versus avoidance. Now, since I am on this and I am not no financial advisor or a tax guru, I went and did research, a little bit of research. I didn't do too much heavy research, just a Google search. Type it in. Google's your friend, bro. Typed it in, and I stumbled upon this document right here in front of you. You probably like, Rob, what is this document that you're showing me? This is from the IRS.gov website, and it talks about tax evasion and tax avoidance. Those two things, tax evasion, tax avoidance. And a lot of people, I would say stupid people, or people who are just not as intellectually inclined, believe that not paying taxes is a bad thing. And that's not true, because on the IRS Gov's website, it says, verbatim, let me kind of zoom in for you guys so y'all can see this. Key terms: tax avoidance, tax evasion. Let me see. Can I highlight anything? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. Can I do that? Okay. No, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Let's see. What can we highlight? I'd like to highlight. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to highlight, but tax avoidance. Wow. Okay. Let's do it in the color that we got under the what's called. Tax avoidance. So we want to think about tax avoidance in simple terms. Tax avoidance you get rewarded. Tax evasion you get penalized. Let's just keep this shit simple. To be honest, after that, the video could be over. I mean, just keep it that simple. It's not like, let's not hurt ourselves trying to overthink the situation here. Tax evasion, you get penalized. Tax avoidance is rewarded. So, why are these two things different? And I'm going to go back up here and we're going to read the definition. IRS, tax evasion versus avoidance. Tax avoidance is an action taken to lessen tax liability and maximize after-tax income. So, going here, tax avoidance. Taxes, and I'm giving a simplified definition to this. Tax avoidance, or taxes in general, the more you spend money to make money, it's tax avoidance. That's the central theme of taxes. To spend money to make money. That is what the premise of that goes under tax avoidance, because you're spending more money, things that are rewarded that bring you more money. The U.S., they like people who have businesses, who have a good business that employs people or brings something to the market, and they want people to succeed. To a very large extent, they want you to succeed because you help the economy run. Because the more money you spend on marketing, advertising, all this, the more money you bring in because you can provide jobs, housing, so forth and so on. So spending money to making money is rewarded. That's the pretty much what taxes are. Now, we go over here. We're just going to keep it simple. Think of the opposite. What does that mean? When you make money, and not spending it on things that bring money. Simple. I'm writing this on simple terms. For taxes, you get rewarded for spending money on things that will bring in more money. Tax evasion is pretty much spending money and not spending on things that will bring money. You're just buying shit, but you're not paying the tax on it. So, just to confirm, let's go up here and look at the technical definition. Tax evasion is the failure to pay or deliberate underpayment of taxes. So you are making money. You're not spending money on something that is going to generate more money. You're just spending your money and you're not going to pay back. You're not going to pay Uncle Sam for his protection. That's pretty much what it is. That's what it is. So when people, let me put this right here. A little red for you. So I know y'all like colors. So when people say Donald Trump is not paying taxes, or let's see his tax returns and all these other things, and we just go based off the IRS website, not me. See, fuck me. You ain't even gotta look at me. I don't care. I am not a tax attorney, tax specialist. I am not a financial advisor. I am a financial objective thinker. That's all I am. I'm here to objectively think. And to objectively think, if Jeff Bezos, if Elon Musk, if Donald Trump, if all of these, or Nike, all of these companies and brands of people don't pay taxes, it's not a bad, we want to understand, is it tax evasion or is it tax avoidance? Because tax avoidance is rewarded. The IRS wants you to generate money for the economy, for the company, the country. That's what they want you to do. They want that. So the more you don't pay taxes is not a bad thing based on how you do it, based on the wording of how you go about it. So if you're evading taxes, nobody likes somebody who owe us money and they run off. We help provide them a platform to make some money and then they run off. You don't like that person. You like the person that if you help putting them on, and they like, look, I got you. Don't worry about it. I can't break you off right now because I'm spending more money to make some money. But I'm telling you, got you. We all like those people. We like people who break us off money when we know they trying to take care of business. Or we like watching people who actually being able to, we see in their business grow, we see them grinding, we see them trying to take care of shit. So we're not going to mess with them people. We don't want to mess with you. But the other people who are not responsible and you just going to sit here and bullshit me and lie to me, I want my money, bro. Because now I feel like you're lying to me. I don't like lying. Nobody likes lies. You know what I mean? So, tax evasion and tax avoidance, but they also have examples. So, let's go here. Tax evasion. Oh, let me make it red so y'all. Y'all can see this. Tax evasion is illegal. One way that people try to evade paying taxes is by failing to report all or some of their income. Sometimes people do not report income gained through illegal activities such as gambling and selling stolen goods. Other times, they do not report all the tips they collect or the money they earn through legal activities such as garage sales, babysitting, tutoring, or yard work. Such money-making activities are part of the underground economy, which exists as a way to avoid paying taxes. If taxpayers fail to pay what officials say they owe, the IRS can assess a penalty. Once again, said that. Tax evasion equals penalty, in addition to collecting back taxes. So, think about it in this facet. When what they let's say it like this. What they pretty much said is cash is hard to trace on the taxes that you owe. That's why people do it. It's hard to, that's what an underground economy is. Cash. That's what the dark market is. That's what cryptocurrency is to a certain extent. Without knowing your customer, knowing the customer, also known as KTC, it also could be like that because it's hard to trace or hard to find out who the owner is of this account. So when that happens, they want to know, you have to report all of your earnings, all your capital gains to a certain extent. So when you are a person, so let's go here, show you this. So you got personal, then you got, you know what I'm saying, versus corporation versus a corp. Now, why is this significant? Because both, when you're born with a birth certificate. Right? When you create a corporation, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, partnership, any of these, you get not the I forget exactly what the term is, but the incorporation papers. You get, God damn, don't hit me over the head for this one. Don't kill me. But you get articles of incorporation. So you get the same things. Okay, follow me. I know. You get birth certificate for personal, and you get articles of incorporation. You get a social. Put this. You get a social security number, and you get a EIN. All the same thing, right? So when you're going from this, you start to understand. Okay, so personal is still a company. You're just a company that doesn't provide enough value to the country, to the citizens, that you have to pay a higher, you got to pay a higher tax. You got to pay a higher tax because this is personal. You're not somebody who's providing enough value. So when you're a person, you have to pay more in taxes because you're not providing anything. You just mooching. You know what I mean? You just mooching. You're just taking. You're not really providing anything. But when you are a business, they give you the ability to pay less taxes because you are providing something. You are providing value, a service, or a product that helps its citizens. You're not mooching. You're the guy that's providing something, trying to help people out. We're going to get to you. That's why bigger corporations, they also get, I'm going to remember in a second, but for the most part, they get bigger tax breaks. So when they get tax breaks, so when you get a tax break is saying if you, Nipsey Hussle, before he died, God rest his soul, he was taking advantage of a tax break of purchasing $100 million in real estate that they would have gave him. That now, what does that mean? They would have he purchased $100 million in real estate. All that would have been towards taxes. He wouldn't have had to pay any taxes on that. They would have gave him a break. Essentially. Don't hold me against it. But what I'm saying is the country is giving people breaks that can provide value. If you could purchase $100 million in real estate, what they're saying is you can give people homes. You're providing people homes, so we want to give you the tax benefit of doing so. That's all it is. So all this, just to go back to this, which person you want to be. And that is where we looking to be. So tax evasion is bad. You go to jail. I think anybody who's avoiding paying taxes should go to jail. I mean, anybody who's evading taxes. See, look, I just slipped up. I ain't even tripping on you. I just slipped up. I just said it wrong myself. Anybody who's evading taxes need to go to jail. Anybody avoiding taxes should be benefited and rewarded because that is the system. That is the rules of engagement. That's the game. It's to find ways to be avoiding of taxes and not evading taxes. Let's see. Let's look at some of the examples real quick. Okay. In contrast, tax avoidance is perfectly legal. The IRS regulation, here we go. Make sure it's pop it up on the screen for you so you can see it. Righty. So in contrast, tax avoidance is perfectly legal. IRS regulations allow eligible taxpayers to claim certain deductions, credits, and adjustments to income. For instance, some homeowners can claim a deduction for interest they pay on a home mortgage. Working parents may be able to claim a credit for child care expenses. There are also, listen, I'm from the south side of Chicago. People be fighting to claim their kids on that tax return. Man, come on. I'm taking the kids this time. I'm getting my tax return. There are also deductions based on the number of family members. These are only a few of the many ways can legally limit the tax they pay. However, the taxpayer must be able to prove that he or she qualifies. Many people pay more federal tax income than necessary because they misunderstand tax laws and fail to keep good records. So, this is key, extremely key information. Because what this last part, they misunderstand Oh, I think my pants is that. Okay. So they misunderstand the tax laws and fail to keep good records. And that is the big thing. Once you understand the tax law, you just take a little time to Google it, but don't worry, I'm doing it for you. Just watch my show, duh. And then keep good records of it. You can be better apt for tax avoidance and not tax evasion. But it goes back to just keeping it simple for the most part. Now, what I'm saying is this. This is like the general small statement of what I'm saying. In general, when you own and operate a business, you avoid taxes by paying for things that are going to generate you more income. And you also have to do that under the auspice or under the idea of the tax laws, what the IRS deems as a business expense that would generate more money. Am I saying going to Turks and Caicos and you sell beanies is an expense? I mean, is a expense worthy that's going to generate you more money? No. But let's just say you happen to be a rapper, or you happen to be a guy on YouTube, like myself, and you wanted to go to Turks and Caicos and you recorded it. All the expenses, for the most part, can be written off. Once again, I'm not a tax specialist. I'm not a tax any of this. I'm just saying that that could be possibly something. Can you write off the whole entire thing? Maybe not. But there was two types of people. First guy was evading tax. I'm avoiding tax because I'm using it to expenses. The more things I can couple, I can just say, hey, this is what I do. I'm a YouTuber. I'm an artist. I'm a musician, and I'm traveling, and I don't want to have to pay taxes on this. Okay, what can I write off? What does the IRS, what does the rules of the game say I can write off? That's all it is, baby. So, knowing the difference between tax evasion and tax avoidance. Tax evasion gets punished. They jump you. The government is a motherfucker. They will fuck you up. They gonna get their bread. And tax avoidance, you get rewarded. You get the 2 thumbs up for the tax avoidance because you're providing a service or a product. You're providing something for people. You're not just mooching. You can just you're providing something. So just real quick, let's see. Okay, they say, let's see. Circle each example of tax evasion. Keeping a tip log, no. Mailing tax forms on time, okay. Ignoring earnings for pet sitting, okay. Keeping accurate and organized records, okay. And not reporting interest earned on loans. Now, which one do we think it is? I'm going to say C. Because they have the key word in there, ignore. When you ignore something, you don't want to ignore things, especially when it comes to the IRS. They gangster. So, anyway, I'm talking too long. I think I've been on for about 24 minutes. I'm going to get off this. But for the most part, all this, y'all can get this. I will be posting the forms. You can get these forms. I'll post a link to the IRS website. Get on the free email list, and you can get this type of stuff daily. I will be sending this stuff daily. The book reports, the video reviews, the IRS, all of these things you get daily. So, follow me as I follow money. Let's dive even deeper. Let's upgrade our software so our hardware can run efficiently. We can run it up. Feel me? Catch me next time. Peace.